Capricorn, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. I appreciate you taking the time to listen in. Capricorn, I'm really welcoming you here, especially those of you who are new and really just kind of looking more into your spiritual journey. I feel some of you are just beginning to start reaching out and finding tarot readers or oracle readers. You're really looking into your spirituality a little bit more. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to tap into a little bit of, I think, why you're here. Because I think you've had an awakening of some sort where you realize that there's some type of behavior or actions that you've been doing that no longer serve you. And they've been maybe a core of who you have been for a long time. And you're looking to change that up. I did a pre-read for you. You had the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse, with the Three of Wands underneath the deck. Really what I was feeling for a lot of Capricorns out there was promiscuous. Excuse me. And maybe that ain't the right word. Maybe you've just had several partners. Maybe you've had a lot of relationships. And these could have been, you know, with people knowing or not knowing if you're cheating or not or what have you. But I feel like you just had multiple relationships, okay? And that maybe now you're kind of like, I don't think that this is working for me. There's something that you've come across that really impacted you. And you're realizing that you want to make a change in how you move forward in your family life, right? This could be someone that came along and showed you a different way of how to maybe lead, how to be how to lead or how to respond to things. But something that you experienced is kind of saying, I want to have that again. I want to go back to that, or I want to re-establish myself in that position in a healthy way. Like, yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's just get into it, Capricorn. Let's just get into it. Okay. I feel like you're just not your usual self. Okay. Okay. Center energy, please, for Capricorn. Hostilities. What else? Center energy for Capricorn, please. Action. Okay. Well, I think I really want to, I'm going to pull one more on that. Because you may be wanting to move forward towards others, but you definitely don't want to be doing that with any kind of hostile intentions, right? So I really feel like think before you act, okay? Definitely think before you act, okay? There it is. Spirit's like, just give me some time. I'm going to tell you the message. Because I was like, I'm not getting what that means. You ain't telling me to tell Capricorn to go hauling off and knocking people upside the head, right? But I really feel, Capricorn, this is just you really thinking before you speak, thinking before you act. This is also really thinking about the actions that you've done in the past, and they may have been rooted in lower vibrational energy, and so you're recognizing that. Tell me the basis here. What's the basis, please, for Capricorn? Okay, I see the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then I'm seeing the financial constraints card here in reverse. And to see it in the reverse is the good thing for you in this deck, is because you freed yourself from something. But I feel like you had this air about you that was maybe like you're a little bit better than others. We're going to clarify all of these cards, but I'm feeling like you maybe had an air of you where you thought you were better than others. And so you kind of, maybe strutted your stuff a little bit too hard, bragged a little bit too much. And it just came off like, it didn't really come off that cool. I feel like you no longer want to really be that person. You want to free yourself up from being that type of superficial. Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't have to just be with money, but just in relationships, there's certain things that you probably are just like, But I think you're willing to be a little more open now. In the past, I'm seeing the yang energy, so a lot of masculinity, like, right, just a lot of aggressiveness, like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, and I don't know how to better explain that, but it just feels for no reason. It it just does, and I feel like you're trying to put that a little bit, not. Oh yeah, to the side a little bit. Like, it's important for you to be able to receive and be a little more nurturing, sink a little bit more into that feminine energy. And I think that might be what you're experiencing now, is that you're coming into emotional maturity. You're realizing something, like, hey, I feel like this, or you're connecting the dots to situations and emotions in okay. It's almost like you're really experiencing emotions to the situations, right? Like something may have happened and you were like, so, okay, well, that's what it is. I'm okay. And you pushed forward. And then now I feel like you're realizing that that's something really, you're like, damn, that was messed up. Like, I shouldn't have been like that. That wasn't right. I don't feel good about that. That didn't make me feel good about myself. I feel like that, like you're actually coming into the realization of how emotionally unavailable you may have been, or how superficial you may have been, or what have you, thoughtless, inconsiderate. It's really not your positive attributes, but you're recognizing them now. Okay. In your thoughts, I'm seeing the door to romance, adjacent possibilities. And I really feel like this is you really opening up your heart, saying that there's another way. I can show my love in multiple other ways. I'm willing to let pure romance into my heart. And I actually want one romance, right? Like, there could be a lot of people maybe vying for your attention, or you may have given your attention and love to a lot of other people, but I feel like now you're being a lot more exclusive with who you give your love to. Definitely, it's just or how you express what's in your heart. You're definitely having a review of that. Okay. Door to value. Right? Door to romance, adjacent possibilities, and door to value. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you're saying, I want to move forward with things with a new attitude, with a more tender yin, feminine energy, where I want to nurture and I want to allow my heart to be expressed without, shame or guilt, okay, or regret. I'm looking at a lot of other ways to express my love, right? Like, I can look at other possibilities instead of the people who might have been flocking there the whole time. There might be other people in these avenues that I can go towards, right? So you're looking at situations and people that you love differently, and maybe loving them in different ways, or separating from them, whichever. But you're definitely finding a new way on how you deal with it, because you're really looking at how you actually have been valuing other people, right? I really feel like this is an epiphany. Like, you know what? Maybe I'm in this position right now. You could be maybe sitting a little bit lonely. I'm not sure, but maybe you're in this position right now where you have the money, you have the cars, or you have the this and you have the that. You may have these things, but I feel like you're not really happy right now. I feel like there's probably nobody who really is there. Not anybody of any true significance. Not anybody maybe that you truly want there. It's just somebody who's always there. And yeah, it's like you want more. So, Interesting. Yeah, you're really, really looking at how you value things and other ways to be able to express the value. You're looking at other opportunities to make money, how to spend money, and yeah, you're just looking at the way that you're living right now. And I think you're learning to value and appreciate more because you didn't see things in the past. You really didn't. You were blinded by something, and it didn't have to be you just had a lot of money, but you were blinded by something, and it kept you from realizing your actions and being emotionally available to like, yeah, see the sun in reverse. Okay, yeah, something had you. You just couldn't see it. You couldn't see what it really was, or what you really, who you really were. We're gonna let me not go too far down. We're gonna clarify all of this. Okay, what's coming up next? Anticipate good things. I do feel like right now there's some things that you're just trying to recognize, right? The Sun card. I feel like you're in a space where you're just like saying, like you're thinking, like, really? Was that an opportunity? Again, you're really realizing and recognizing the value in other people, and so right now I feel like you're contemplating and you're mulling over that. You're thinking about that with that Nine of Swords. This is a place where you're at in your mind, and you're just doing a review. You're doing a review. What is your emotional concerns? Capricorn's emotional concerns. The door to personal healing and happiness. This is what you would like to have, right? This is your attitude. This is what you want. You want people to want you in their space, right? And you also want to be. You also want people to want to come into yours, right? And maybe there was times where you thought that your door to personal healing and happiness. I feel like right now you may have a really nice setup, or you may have something that people want, and it could be your brains, it could be a talent, it could be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be treasures, but I do feel like Capricorns, there's something that you have that that others like or desire. And so you're sitting kind of pretty in some type of way, whether you can sing, dance. It's a general message, so there's tons of things, but nobody wants to do it with you. I feel like they're kind of thinking about it like, yeah, so-and-so do got that bomb pool, but I don't really know if I feel like doing with their attitude. And so you're like, it's nice to have these things, but no one to share them with, because you didn't value or treat maybe others or something with the amount of respect and love that it deserved. Okay? The singing bowls are in the back. If you hear that, I'm not sure, but okay. Environmental factors for Capricorn. Woman holding a coin. Okay. Okay. We're going to clarify this. Environmental factors are things that you're concerned about, or things in a situation that are affecting you, or maybe how other people see you. And maybe you want it to be seen as a person who was, well, I'm hearing womanizer, but I know there's females out there too, so I don't know what the word would be for that either. But I just feel like maybe flashy a little bit. I'm feeling like these are some singles, but if you are in relationships, I still feel like you were teetering on either being a cheat, or you were just a little bit too flirty. Again, because you undervalued your partner in the relationship that you have. So you know who you are out there. But I feel like environmentally, you just wanted to, or excuse me, environmentally, aesthetically, you were appealing or wanted to be appealing to others. You looked appealing to others, like you had it together. Yeah. You look good. You look good. You look good. And I'm seeing the King of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm seeing the woman holding a coin. So I do feel like the woman holding a coin is the Queen of Pentacles. And so I do see, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more as far as that partnership there, because I do think that there are some of you out there who are in a relationship and there's a message for you there. But your hopes, okay? The fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra, Archangel Ariel, and then walking away. Okay, you are getting in touch with your heart center here, okay? I don't think that you're walking away from it. I think you're actually walking towards it. You're getting deeper into your emotions. You're saying, hey, again, what kind of person was I? And how could I have been like that? Or why did I think like that? How can I maybe make this better? You're really just getting more in tune with yourself, okay? Just for curiosity, Capricorn, because I do hear it, and I'm going to turn it down some, is I want to see what center they're on, because it might be which chakra they're on right now. Might be. Okay, they're on the third eye chakra right now. Turn that down. Maybe that'll won't be so loud. Okay. So they're in the third eye chakra. I thought they might be in your heart chakra right now through the reading. That would have been nice. Okay, but still, third eye, listening to that intuitive messages that are coming in for you about what you need to do. But really, I feel like this is a heart. I feel like you're just not being who you used to be. You don't roll the same way anymore, and you don't want to. Yeah, your values have changed. Your priorities, there you go, have changed. Possible outcome, please. Angel of Strength in reverse. Okay. Okay, the Angel of Strength in reverse. I definitely feel like you have the tenacity to go ahead and go through this growth process. I do feel like you are going to be able to get in tune with your emotions and be able to express them. But I feel like your feelings are kind of hurt right now. And I feel like you may even get your feelings hurt a little bit. There are going to be some people maybe who decide, or you're going to realize, if you stop calling them, they ain't calling you. Or they didn't call you. And then you're like, well, why? And when you say why, you say, oh, probably because I did this, this, and this, or I never really was like this, that, and the other. And you're not going to just look at things saying to find fault in them, but you're actually exploring yourself and saying, how could I have been a better person in that friendship or that relationship or in that workplace? And so it is going to, it's going to hurt your feelings a little bit, but you definitely are going to still go through it. You definitely have encouragement and guidance, from the higher realms, from your inner support. You've got it, okay? Because you are recognizing the value in others, you're also recognizing yourself in a new light, in a new valuable way. You're able to say, you know what, because I have all of these attributes and all of these talents, I'm valuable, and this is how I can help you. And then you're like really excited because you're really seeing the attributes in another person, saying, hey, let's just say you're good at web design, and this person is a great, wants a blog, TV or blog thing, and you're like, oh great, I can design this for you, and bloom 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 bloom. You're excited about it now versus just, oh yeah, I've designed web pages for other people, but then you're like, well, I can't be doing that for you because your website ain't got 60 bazillion followers or something, whatever. And you're just like, ooh, I was kind of a jerk. That kind of, I hope that makes sense. That kind of energy is what you're coming out of. You're recognizing that you could have done a little bit better, and you're not just taking it out on others, but you're recognizing where you were lacking as an individual. And I feel like you're coming to that realization more and more, but you're changing it, and it's just hard. It kind of feels a little bit it just feels a little bit hard. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold, really feeling left out. And I feel like that's just, it kind of hurts you, but you're going to be okay, Capricorn, for sure. You definitely are having support. And once you actually recognize the value in others, and you see the value in yourself from a higher perspective, then boom, like imagine if you already were valuable before, then imagine when you have this new backing and this new attitude behind you. Okay, tell me why financial constraints, please. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like this is now you wanting to go off and go back and offer things to others. Okay, you may have done things for others, but did you do them from the right space? And I also feel like this is an offering of some apologies to some. I feel like this is an offering. Some of you speak in gifts. So some of you may actually be offering something giving something to others to show that you value them, that you love them, that you're apologetic for your behavior, so that you can recognize them. And so some of you may be giving gifts. Tell me more. Let's see. About financial constraints. You have also discovered there's something of value too that you want to give to others. Yeah, see, I'm seeing the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. Here's a gift for all of my bullshit. For putting up with it is really what that feels like. Yeah, it's a Page of Swords. That was the honest truth. So that's what that feels like there. That's the energy there. Because you do want to show people that, the Queen of Swords, you want to show people that, you do have a heart now, and you are grateful for them sticking by you, and you realize that maybe they didn't have to. Nice. Good job, Capricorn. Tell me about these thoughts. Clarify these thoughts, please. I'm seeing the Tower, the Four of Pentacles, the Tower, and what else? Yeah, definitely some sudden change that's going to impact. Ooh, and the Death card. Capricorn, I just need one more for that. But let me just try to get it out before I lose it. Okay, what it is that you're definitely having a moment where you're realizing what is valuable and what should you be holding on to, okay? And it is really definitely time for you to release some things, right? So, and you're doing that. You're saying, okay, here's the Five of Pentacles. You already feeling left out in the cold. So, you're going to have to do something, right? And you have to give your time, your love, your honesty, your money, whatever it is, but you're going to have to give up something because you're trying to exchange energy with that person or those things again to let them know that they're valuable to you. And those are the things that you want to hold on to. You're saying, I only want to hold on to what's valuable to me. I don't feel like you're being stingy. I don't feel like you don't want to share. I feel like you've had a moment where either those having the ability to share may have put you a little bit into a financial struggle. you may have had it at one point, but now you may be into a little bit of financial struggle. And so you don't have those things to offer anymore. And so you're going to have to be able to show people in a different way, from your heart, emotionally show them and hope that they truly feel it. Seeing the Death card right behind the Tower card, I'm telling you, I feel like there's something big. It's definitely a you having I think a major a realization moment. I believe some people call it the dark night of the soul, but I don't know if that's really what it is. But you're definitely recognizing your lower attributes and where you were at. I don't think you really were as cognizant of who you were and how you were behaving. And then just one day you were like, oh my gosh, is that me? Is that how I act? Is that how I'm perceived? And it could be a moment where you need something or someone and they're just not there for you. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're willing to work at it. There was a lot of people who you maybe ignored and didn't focus on. You didn't give the time of day, but they stuck around and they hung out there for you. And I think now you're saying it's time for me to recognize those people. There are options. There are other things that I could be doing that would help a situation. Other ways that I can express and show my love and gratitude for the people in my life. And again, it doesn't have to be financial. It could be with your talents. It could be with your time. You know, it's several ways that you can do that, but you're definitely recognizing that it needs to be done. Your emotional concerns are the door to personal healing and happiness. Let's clarify that. The 6 of Wands. Yeah, you want happiness and success, and you want others to see it. But I don't feel like this is really so much from a egotistical way, right? Like sometimes the 6 of Wands, when you can see this person on the horse, they're all like in their best warrior gear or royal gear, and then the people down there might be a little like poor, or some cards they show them where they're all bloodied up, where they've been fighting, and then this guy is like the commander who comes through like, good job troops. And that's kind of egotistical. Like those are the people that really should be on top of the horse, you know. I feel like you want to flip that, like you're recognizing, let me salute you, but you want people to see you trying, not from an egotistical standpoint, but saying, hey, I'm trying and I'm willing to pull out a couple of bells and whistles for you to show you. But it's definitely going to be an emotional experience for you. This is an emotional experience. A monetary or gifts may not work in this situation for you. Okay, it may not. Okay, give me more about this, please. Toward our personal healing and happiness. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. All you want is to be happy. All you want is to be happy. Some people may cut you out, and you may have to cut some people out, but some people, you just want to be happy. And I feel like at the end of the day, with the attitude that you had in the past, like how you were so absolute about certain things, you're going to carry that forward. You're going to say, I'm not going to be dealing with that, or I'm not going to do that anymore, because that was not me. That was not my best light, or that wasn't the best choices or decisions to make. So I really feel like you're really striving towards looking and truly becoming a better person that can be happy in all facets of life, not just financially. Okay, because Capricorn, we know you are about your money. Like this is a lot of Pentacles, Pentacle, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energies. Lots of door to value is the big Pentacles, right? So lots of value really being looked at here. Foundation and stability, worth. I'm seeing Capricorn in the reverse. So I just don't feel like you're really being yourself. I think that you're looking at your bad habits, your addictions, the things that you did. You're really carefully looking at them. I'm seeing the 4 of Wands. You're looking at them because you want happiness and success. Okay, the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're really trying to take charge of your emotions, right? Really sinking into them and saying, hey, let me humanize myself a little bit more. That's what it feels like. Okay? Yeah, people might see you as just being really, having it together, but let's talk about what your hopes are, what your attitude and your in here with the fourth chakra and Archangel Raphael, and walking away in reverse. Clarify those for me, please. The Ten of Swords. The Justice card. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Again, how I said you want to just get in touch with your heart space. You really want to get there. With the Ten of Swords and the Justice card, I feel like you've been worrying about a lot of things. You're really concerned about what you may have said and how you can really make it right. How can you bring it all back into balance, right? How can you get right back to homeostasis with yourself and with others, right? I do feel like you're going to be able to do that. I also feel like that there's someone that you've been thinking about. Remember I said that I feel like something, you had something and maybe it's been gone. And I feel like you're recognizing that, what that is for you, and you're going to go back towards it. You're just going to have to stop worrying about it and just do what you know is right. So in other words, if you didn't recognize somebody for their worth, or you didn't treat them nice, or you said some ugly things, just don't even think about it. Go back and try to set the record straight and give them their flowers, for lack of better terms. Yeah, because there's someone that you've been thinking about that really helped you at some point. Maybe you just are now realizing it, though. That they really weren't there to hurt you. And this could be several people. But that they really weren't there to hurt you or cause you harm or treat you bad. That's just where your mind was at. That's where your thoughts were at. And they really were just there to kind of, try to help. But you didn't see it that way. And I feel like now you do. And you can feel that in your heart. And it hurts your heart, because you're like, oh my gosh, that person didn't maybe deserve that, or those people, or whatever, that situation. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. I'm happy for you for having this realization, though. What a major step, in growth for you as well. It's going to lead you down such a different path. So you may start getting more into spirituality, self-help books, help books. You may be starting to do those things where you change it. You're just going to do a change, an overhaul. Okay. Tell me about the outcome, please. And I'm going to see what this woman holding a coin has to say along with this King of Pentacles in just a second. Okay, the Angel of Strength. I told you your feelings were going to be hurt with this Five of Cups. Your feelings are going to be hurt here. And that's okay. But remember, honor those feelings, because some of you need to cry for some of the way that you was acting out there. Some of you need that because you was being bad. So just, okay, I deserve this, and suck it up, let it run through you, and then that's okay, And then turn around and focus on these people who are still there for you. These things that are still holding you down, who decided even though you was being shitty, I'ma still be your friend. I'ma still invite you in here to come and get healing. Even though I really should leave your butt out in the cold. But I took on all of your bullshit and I didn't have to. So some people might have to get that off their chest. And you're going to have to stand in your truth. And it may not feel good, but you got to stand in your truth. Yep. Go ahead and stand in your truth. Heal all of those old wounds and those emotions and so forth. Heal all of that, and then walk away towards a new beginning. Okay? It's okay. You're going to have to get... This is where those cups were coming from. I was earlier doing a pre-read. I thought I was going to see some cups because I was feeling that there's an emotional thing here. It's not about emotion. It's not about money anymore for you, or material wealth or gain or status anymore. It's an emotional... It's an emotional thing for you, a whole new emotional experience that you're going to experience right now, or you're going through. That's the Five of Swords. Again, just saying, hey, I'm not trying to win. I know that I may not. I'm here, and I'm trying to own up to my responsibilities. Yes, I killed some of them people back there. Yes, I wounded some of them people, and I hurt some feelings. But I'm here to be held accountable for my actions. Okay? Ace of Cups with the Eight of Wands. I do feel like it's coming in. There she is, that Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I was seeing this earlier on something. Or maybe I just was feeling it. We're going to talk about this. Some of you have... Let me take a swig of my beer. Ooh. Some of you have someone that you didn't see their value in the past. You completely it just probably went right over your head. Just like, pew. And you may have seen it, you may have not, but they're gone. And I think you're remembering or recognizing them now as you're going through this emotional upgrade, right? And I feel like, so I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. There's this new emotional experience. All of this is happening fast for you. It's going to come in quickly for you. This is some epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. And there's going to be action that's required on your behalf. And as you get emotionally in tune with yourself, as you take care of these emotions, you make these apologies, you do what you got to do to try to make things right with the people that you value and you love that are still sticking there by you. As you take those actions, you're going to this cup is going to get more and more full, right? And you're also going to learn valuable lessons, but you're going to have to take responsibility for your actions, okay? And what I feel like is, as you take responsibility for those actions, either you're going to call in this person who I feel like is either this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is somebody who was valuable to you, and this is also probably who this Nine of Pentacles is, because it's Nine of Pentacles is like your Queen of Pentacles pre-energy, right? It's like, it's right before you jump into your Queen, you're the Nine of Pentacles type of energy. And so this feels like a person who it could be a girlfriend, a mother, a sister, a friend, a mentor. It doesn't really, it's general message here, but it is somebody that's important to you, and you recognize that now. And some of you want to have a relationship with that person because you realize that they brought in a lot of happiness. They did help you recognize, like they might have even talked to you about some of your attitude already. They could have said something in the past about whatever, and you just brushed them off and didn't even you didn't think about it twice. But now it's like their words are ringing true, and they knew a lot more than you gave them credit for. They were a little bit more well versed in the spiritual world than you thought, or there's something that they just knew a little bit more, and you can see it now. You didn't see it before, but you can see it now. And this Two of Cups is saying that now you see it. Now I see you eye to eye. Now I understand what you're pouring into my cup. Now I get it. But that person may have moved on. You're concerned about that. You're concerned, are they going to accept your apology? Sorry, these cards are in reverse. Are they going to accept your apology or your offer when you come to bring it in? You're concerned about that with the Nine of Swords. But stay on your path to get your emotions in control and to balance yourself and do what you know is right. Okay, stay on that emotional journey and go ahead and do and say what you need to say. And if it takes you Do what you need to do. Say what you need to say. And it may take some time for it to happen with this Knight of Pentacles, but this person, this Queen of Pentacles, may actually give you another chance with the Lover's card, and you can be their king. So it's going to be important for you to go out there with a new attitude, a new beginning, a new start, and go after your 10 of Cups. Okay, and it's crazy because again, I'm seeing these cards are telling it. Go get your woman, Miss Capricorn. Go do it. Go get your yang, your yin, your yin to your yang, what have you. Like, I don't even know why it made me even do this if all of the stuff was gonna be at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, but it's just another way of saying the message. Okay, so wow, we're a little bit over, but I appreciated that. Capricorn, let's see what this King and Queen of Pentacles are saying to each other when it comes to love, and then or a relationship possibly, and then we're gonna go ahead and get some advice and close out your reading. All right. What is this King of Pentacles saying? What is this King of Pentacles energy giving off? What is it giving? Sorry about that. Might have been loud in your ears. King of Pentacles, please. What's King of Pentacles saying when it comes to relationships? What's this King of Pentacles saying? Target. Baby, I got my eye on you. Playing games and restricted. Yeah, I may have been playing games and you may have closed off your heart to me, but what? I feel like he got more to say. Yeah, you and now maybe there is somebody who's targeted you, Capricorn, who wants to have that relationship with you. Watching you, but I feel like this is someone you are looking at. I feel like this King of Pentacles here, this is someone that you are looking at. Anything else from this King of Pentacles? Yeah, and you're going to make an effort towards them. Yeah, it's okay. It's basically, I've got my eye on you. You're my target. Okay, I was playing games before. I wasn't really, worth the risk probably, or I was taking whatever. I just was playing games. I was playing the field, and so now I kept my emotions restricted, and you definitely closed yours off to me. So now that's closed. I've been peeping game, or I see you now. Okay, and I'm definitely about to make an effort. Okay, to make you a part of my life again. And let's see what this Queen of Pentacles, or this woman holding a coin, is saying. Now, just let the cards talk. Queen of Coins or Pentacles is saying what? What is she saying? This woman holding a coin? What is she saying in relationships? In this relationship. Sacrifice. That's a question for her. Basically, do I really want to give you another chance? You might have to hear her say some stuff. She might be the one that hurt your feelings a little bit. Yeah, do I want to take the risk of you because you were a player? Maybe she's playing the field now and she ain't ready to settle down. Divinely guided. Oh, keep going. Tell me a little bit more. I'm going to tell you what I heard that made me say, "Aw." She is a high priestess energy. She's, or at least that, yeah, she embodies that, or at least to you, she does. She has a different way that she thinks. And I think that is what you were recognizing and that you are actually liking about this person now, is because they think differently. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like this Queen of Coin is saying, okay. Okay. This Queen of Coin is definite, or Woman of Coin is saying, I don't know if I really am willing to make the sacrifice. She's thinking about it. She's a little iffy about it because in the past, yeah, you were playing games. You was a player. And she don't know if she wants to be a part of that sport anymore there. However, she does feel something for you, and she does know that every connection that she has is some type of way divinely guided towards her. So she's curious to see where this may go. So she may actually give you another chance, because I don't feel like she's going to chase you at all. I definitely feel like you're chasing her. So I think that she may have chased you at one point, but this is definitely no longer happening. And she's very much balanced now in this relationship. She understands where she's at and where she stood, or where she stands. Underneath, or really quick, I'm seeing the love strikes. See, at first I was just going to take the bottom card, but some said pull the top card. And the bottom card says true love, and then this card says love strike. You two are supposed to come back into youthful. Is coming out underneath that, which really talks about nostalgia, okay? So something about you two feels familiar. You guys may, share some type of energy that just feels really good. But you definitely are coming back into alignment. Okay. Let's get your advice. We're going to use these this time. Let me clear a little space here. Let's get your advice, and then we'll close out, Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn, please. What advice do you have for Capricorn? Okay, again, I'll be feeling some type of way with these these cards not shuffling the way I like them to. So that just means that they ain't ready. Okay. Let's see. I keep seeing this one card. I don't know what that card is. If I see it again, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. So, all right, that was a lot better. One more time, just for good measure, please. Are we communicating now? Yeah, we are. All right. Transformation, definitely seeing that underneath the deck, and Magician. Okay, so I do feel like something magical is happening here for you, Capricorn. And I also feel like something magical is happening in that connection. There's a connection that's going to come in for you that's going to be very valuable. That was on the bottom of the deck. The last card is always kind of like, well, I know what that one's going to be. All right, let's see. Any more advice? It says magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest, and if you believe it, you can do it. So I do believe that you're going to put your nose to the ground on this, and you're going to get in that Eight of Pentacles energy, and you're going to work hard at these relationships. I do think that you're going to do that without a doubt. Okay, and if there is a person or something or someone that you really want to call back in, then do what you got to do to do it. But you are able to manifest the life that you want, and now that you're more aware of how to control that, you are going to get it, because you're a Capricorn. Okay. All right, so what I'm seeing is the Magician, the Eight of Swords, the Empress, and Strength. Okay, the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, but take responsibility for your life now. What I'm feeling here is that this is that, I saw that Ten of Swords. Oh, yeah, somewhere. I saw that Ten of Swords that you had. Yeah. This is that Ten of Swords here, where you're like, oh, this is that thought process where you're saying, okay, maybe they might not see me, they might not want to talk to me, they might feel some type of way. How do I even say it? So it's worrying you, because you do want to do well when you do it, but you definitely want to just go ahead and do it. Do not let yourself be deterred, okay? Because you are dealing with someone who, like I said, an Empress type of energy, High Priestess type of energy, and she's coming through as nurturing, and I can say she is the Empress, a High Priestess type of energy, because her energy feels really good. Like she really can be all of the queens, in some way or fashion, in some fashion or another. And I think you recognizing that, for those of you who are familiar with tarot, but I think you're recognizing that this person, whether it's a he or a she, fits a lot of these different bills or checks the block for you. Okay, so I'm coming in with the Empress. Time to take action. That's the second time. Take responsibility. Okay. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. I do feel like you're going to come into a lot of abundance and prosperity, but not necessarily of the material kind. For some of you, you will. Some of you won't. It won't be necessarily money, but it definitely will be a greater lust and vibrancy for life. The Strength card coming out again. I feel like this is this Angel of Strength saying personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Okay, that's you going after what you want, showing people, hey, that I really want to fix this. Okay, compassion that brings about forgiveness. This is you making that effort and realizing that you're stronger than you knew, especially when your feelings get hurt, because people are like, I don't with you sometimes. So Capricorn, you got this all day. Remember to keep your thoughts positive. Believe in yourself. You've gotten a lot of things and a lot of accomplishments done in your life. You can do this as well. Go ahead and set your life and yourself up for the success that you are destined to have. I appreciate this conversation. You're the longest video, but we'll talk again soon.